Hey everybody, now I'm here at the start of the Outer Harbor Greenway, and if you want to know how to get to this spot, then check out my video up here and I'll put it at the end as well. So today I'm going to show you what the Outer Harbor Greenway is like. It's a mixture of bike paths and bikeways, so it goes a little bit on the road. There are some sections where it's sort of easy to get lost, so I'll show you those parts of where I got lost when I very first did it. I'll show you a little bit of the ride. It's about 20 kilometres and takes you all the way from this spot in the Adelaide Park Lands to Outer Harbor. There's one section around Port Adelaide where it is very confusing, so make sure you keep watching to that point, and check out in the description below. I'll have a link to the Strava segment for this whole ride, so check out the links below. So let's get going. Mwah! I love all the art there's on the wall here, it's really cool. Okay, see these signs here? This is the signs that we're following. So these blue and white signs are along the whole way to Outer Harbor. So if you just keep looking out for these, keep following these, you won't get lost, and it keeps giving you this breakdown of how long you've got to go and the distance and that. So, and these are really well spaced so that you can't get lost really, but yeah, so make sure you're following these. Here we're going to go out on the road here, and we're going to go, but all the roads are just back streets, so it's really safe, it's really easy. Follow the signs and I'll show you the places that it's a little bit easier to get lost, especially up around Port Adelaide. So this here is one of the first sections that I got lost. It makes sense. It seems like you want to keep going right around the road, but see the sign up there, Outer Harbor Greenway, and it's pointing up over this bridge. So it's by West Croydon train station, and you can see there the Outer Harbor Greenway sign. So basically just keep, know the signs, trust the signs, and look out for the signs, and you'll be okay, basically. Yeah. And these on the road. All back streets here, it's great. The really cool thing with this bikeway is that it follows the train line, so you can never really get lost as long as you keep following the train line. And if you sort of detour, you go, right, where's the train line? Get back on the train line, carry on, you'll find the bike path. So it's really cool. Okay, here we're coming up to one of the sections where I really got lost one time, and I ended up out in the suburbs, somewhere where I had no idea where I was. And you can see we're coming up to this. It's got the pharmacy, the pizza place, the takeaway place. And up over here, and I'll show you if you come over here, there's a sign, but there's two signs, and one of them's a bus sign. So come and have a look. So just come and look at this. We'll just pop over here for a second. Okay, so see these signs here? See that blue and white sign? I don't know if it's just because I'm from New Zealand, but I didn't know that that was a bus sign. That is telling you that the bus goes that way, but I thought that was telling me to go that way on my bike, so I went over the railway line and tried to follow that. That's not what you do. What you do is you just keep going straight. So if you have a look around here, you'll see the bike path. So the bike path goes alongside the takeaway shop, so you just keep going straight. Don't go over the railway line like I did, because you'll get lost in the suburbs and you'll be like, ah! Okay, so yeah, straight on. When you see the takeaway shop, keep going straight. now we're not going to get lost because we'll just keep following the bike path. Yay! Okay, so see this section here. So see here that people often get lost because see we're going to go right. That's what that arrow's telling us. So the road just ends up there. There's no more things. So we're going to go right. And you can see up here is the sign telling us to go right. And then we're going right here. So yeah, that one, even though I ride this a lot, almost every single time I overshoot that and I've got to turn around and come back because it's just sort of like this little painting on the road telling you to turn right. You won't go too far till you go, oh, okay, I've got to go back, but yeah, just keep an eye out for that. So here we're coming into Port Adelaide, so just keep following the bike path and it's just going to bring us into Port Adelaide and then I'll tell you what happens from there. Remember to stay hydrated. Alright, so here we are in Port Adelaide. So this is where the bike path, this part of this bike path ends. So you can see it's come up here and we're stopping here. And now it'll bring us out onto the road. So what we want to do when we get here is turn right. And you want to keep following the road. You cross over another road, then there'll be another road, then there'll be this little cobbled section. Don't worry about all of that. There's not really good signage. Don't worry about all of that. Just go from here, turn right, and keep going straight till you reach the river. Just go to the river. And when you get to the river, then I'll tell you what to do from there. And it's really obvious. So just go bike path, turn right, go to the river. Let's go. Here we're going right to the sign there. So we're coming up to here, this intersection, just keep going straight up to the river. You can see there's no arrows, but we're going to cross over. Okay, so we've come to the river and you can see the sign here says that we're going to go left here along the river. So keep following, keep watching, because this is one of the really tricky sections here. So we'll film the whole lot of this section just so that you know where you're going and you don't get lost. Okay, right, we're going to go left along the river. we've just come around the corner and we're just going to cross the road here and we're going to go up over the bridge. So when you see the bridge, just know you need to go over the bridge. So over here. Okay, when we come over the bridge, we're going to go left here. So keep following the bike path left. You can see that there. It's going to take us onto this little road, this back street. And you can see it's really barren out here. We're just going to follow the street around and it'll connect up to Semaphore Road, I think it is. But we'll find that out. So there's a river there. Now I'm just going around here. You can see the sign there. We're going to go left. We're going to hit this here. There's a bike path there. Go up onto the bike path. So we'll go past switches on the bike path. If we keep following this bike path, we're in Semaphore, it goes all the way to the beach. But we're actually going to turn off and go to Outer Harbor. It's a bit industrial. Just keep following this. Okay, so here, see this sign here says Outer Harbor to the right. So instead of going to head to Semaphore and the beach, which you can take a bike path the whole way, we're going to go, this is right, across here, over to that street over there, and then we're going to carry on. And then it gets a little bit more simple from there. This was just a little tricky section. So you've got to keep an eye out for the signs. So on these back streets, just keep following these. So there's, yeah, plenty of these painted on the back streets. The train line is just over here. You'll see it sometimes you won't, but it will always be over on the left, maybe a street over, maybe just there. Following these. Around some of these back streets here, there's not too many of the blue and white signs, but don't worry, just keep following. Just keep your eye out for these. So there I've just gone around another corner and I was just thinking that like when you're, it's easy to go, oh, I don't know where to go, I can't see a sign. But there will be a sign, I suppose is what I want to say. Is like, so just stop and have a look and find either the painted sign on the road, the blue sign, there'll be something there that will show you where to go. So yeah, just take your time, have a look for those signs and just train your eye to be looking for the cycle signs, not the driving in a car signs. It's a very different way of navigating your way through the streets. And yeah, you become confident doing that the more that you do it. So yeah, it's really, really cool. Racing! Okay, so here we've just come along, we're along the train line, and you get to this road here, and it looks like, because if you look over there, there's a bike path, right? And you think, okay, I've got to keep going on the bike path, but you don't. That's not the right way to go. I'll wait for this truck to go past. So there's a sign up there saying Outer Harbour going that way, but it could mean that it's pointing to the bike path, but it's not. We actually want to go over the train line and turn left. So, and I'll show you, there's a train coming, so we'll just wait here until the train comes. Okay, so we've just come across the road there from that bike path. You can see the bike path behind me, the sign there saying to go right, but that can be mistaken to go along the bike path. You think it's a bike path, it's a sign, let's just put the two together and go that way. No, we want to go this way over the railway line. And then we're going to turn left and go through some back streets, which is really well signed. Actually, the ones up here is really, really well signed. So yeah, just don't make that same mistake, because I've also made that mistake. Let's go this way. Beautiful day, really nice. And actually this is probably one of my favourite suburb bikeway because of the way that it's been signed and the paintings on the road. They've done it really, really well. I think this is a sign of things to come. This is what new subdivision stuff will be like. So out here there's not really any signs to say that this is the Outer Harbor Greenway, but you're just following this road here to the beach. You'll see in a second. So just get onto this path, bike path, and just head towards the beach. And we're here! Yay! This is really cool. This is cool. I love coming out here and then just sitting on one of these seats, having something to eat, feeling the ocean breeze. It's so cool. And yeah, it's really nice. Taking some photos for Strava and Facebook. All right, let's have a sit and finish the video there. This is really cool. I love it. I love coming and sitting here. I sit on these rocks. I have my banana sandwich, but I've already eaten it, so I can't eat that now. But anyway, that was the Outer Harbor Greenway. It's about 20 kilometers, depending on how long it takes, how fast you ride, whether you're commuting or you're just coming out for a day trip, doing a route, it doesn't matter. Just take your time, watch the blue and white signs, look out for the paintings on the road. It's an awesome bikeway. It's one of my favorite. And in one of my next videos, I'll show you how to do a loop from here back along the coast out to Glenelg and even through Semaphore out to Glenelg. It's a wonderful, wonderful ride. So remember to subscribe to my channel. There's a link down there. And see you on the road. See you in the next video. See you on socials, Facebook, Instagram, Strava. Mwah! Bye.